Coming up on Serial at Midnight, we talk about The Incredible Hulk on Blu-ray. The full review coming up right after this. Don't make me angry. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry. Guys, what's going on? Welcome to Serial at Midnight. My name is Heath, and in this episode, we are talking about one of my all-time favorites, The Incredible Hulk, the complete series, now on Blu-ray from Universal. I could not be happier. I love this series. I grew up with this series. Some of my earliest memories are tied to watching The Incredible Hulk on television. Of course, as a kid, I was tuning in for those Hulk shenanigans, right? The monster, Lou Ferrigno in the green body paint, doing things that monsters do, you know, picking up cars and throwing them. Just a manifestation of rage, but he was a sympathetic monster as well. He really just wanted to be left alone. And so as a kid, I loved the Hulk monster himself. As an adult, what keeps me coming back to this series over and over again is the portrayal of Banner by Bill Bixby, the great Bill Bixby. He is haunted. He can never be at peace. He can never be at rest, and he can never stay in one place. And so every episode ends with him headed out of town, walking down the highway. Maybe he's thumbing for a ride, and we get that Lonely Man piano theme song. Boom, 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 boom. It's legendary, right? It's the stuff of legend. This is a series that for me is just wonderful. So I'm happy, I'm thankful, I'm thrilled that it is on Blu-ray. We're going to talk about it, get in depth on all the details. It's a 5-season show. It had 2 movies that launched the series. That's included. We're going to talk about what's here. We're going to talk about what's not here. Let's just dig right into it. So first of all, I love that this is presented with these individual cases for the seasons. I don't necessarily have a problem with the big brick packaging, right, where the discs are kind of stuffed into these big bricks. I know some of you guys really hate those. I don't mind those as much, but I would much prefer this. And so I'm glad that we got this. Although, caveat, right? So here's season 1. Season 1 was a shorter season. It's 10 episodes plus the 2 movies. Universal has chosen a Blu-ray case with 2 hubs. It's a 3-disc set on 2 hubs. So disc 1 stands alone. Disc 2 is stacked on top of disc 3. So most of the time that's not a problem. Blu-rays are very durable. They're very scratch resistant, but I've been burned by that. I did have that 70s show. The Blu-ray release for that 70s show had some stacked discs, and I had a scratch disc right out of the package. So if you pick this up, maybe just check your disc 2 and 3 for season 1. Those are the only ones in this entire set that are stacked. So I'm like, why did they choose to do that? Just spring for the extra. How many cents is it for a case that has three hubs? You know, maybe a swinging tray in there. But let's talk. So this has the 2 pilot movies. The packaging says that it's all 5 seasons. I'm going to hold this up if you guys want to freeze frame this too. I'll hold that up for just a second if you want to freeze frame that. But it's all 5 seasons and the 2 movies. Now, these are not to be confused with the movies that ended the series. There was the Incredible Hulk Returns, The Trial of the Incredible Hulk, and The Death of the Incredible Hulk, 1988, 1989, and 1990. That wraps everything up. That's not in this set because that's not owned by Universal. Other distributors, these are with someone else. So they could not be included in this. Those are not here. If you want these, you're still going to have to track these down. But I gather this is everything that Universal has the rights to. So it does have those 2 pilot movies. There's the Incredible Hulk TV movie, and then there is the Death in the Family movie. Both, you know, like an hour and 35 minutes each, I guess. The TV movie running times. And then the full series, the season is 10 episodes after that. So that's our season 1. We've got I'm not going to say every, most of the extras from the DVDs have been carried over to the Blu-rays, but there's one that I have found that's missing. And it's actually, I think it was for season 3 of the DVD release. They had talked to Edward Norton leading up to the Incredible Hulk movie about the legacy of the Incredible Hulk, you know, talking about the Marvel movie, which is Disney, right? That's not here. As far as I can tell, that has been dropped from the set, but everything else is here. So we're going to talk about the extras. This has the introduction by Kenneth Johnson, the creator and the writer, the guy behind the show. Introduction with Kenneth Johnson. He does a commentary for the first, for the pilot, and the introduction with Lou Ferrigno. So those are the extras for the first season. You know what? I'll do this really quick too. I'll show you what we're dealing with in terms of that. And then we move on to season 2. Show you that, guys, really quick here. Season 2. There's the front. By the way, each one of the let me line these back up in the order they're supposed to be. So if you see, it's Banner morphing into the Hulk. Now in the DVDs, they had some of the DVDs, like I was buying them as they came out over the years, right? The single season sets, and they would have like lenticular covers, and if you tilted them one way, it'd be Banner turning into like, they'd be like Banner, white-eyed Banner, and then Hulk the more you turned it. So it's just a little nod to the evolution. I like it. I may even prefer that to the lenticular cover. I really like this. I like this box. By the way, people are going to ask, not the sturdiest box, but not the flimsiest either. Could have been a little thicker, but it gets the job done. So here's season 2. It's all 22 episodes. We got a full 22 episode season here, and we have a commentary for Married. That's the only special feature in this season, but look, everything has its own dedicated hub and hub and spindle, tray, spindle, hub, however you want to say it, which is great. I don't know why. Again, what an odd choice for season 1 to just stack a disc. Why would you do that? It's just a peek underneath the art. So that's season 2. Let's talk about season 3. This is all 23 episodes. And as you can see, we've got Remembering the Incredible Hulk, an American classic. That comes from the season 3 DVD release. That was carried over. But the Edward Norton piece that promotes the Disney movie is not on this Universal set, which I guess makes sense. Again, disc 1, 2. See? It's individual trays and hubs. Again, same sort of motif as far as the inner art on the art wrap. Season 4, The Incredible Hulk. Season 4 has it's a shorter season, 18 episodes, and that includes creating an iconic character, the Hulk, Prometheus Part 1 and 2 audio commentary, and inside an episode, Prometheus, the photo gallery. Once again, these have different disc art too, and it's not different disc art on each disc, but each season, you know, they've switched it up. So 4 discs. This is the final season, season 5. Short season. I think is it 7 episodes? It's not many episodes. And that includes bonus features behind. Here, I'll hold that up for you. Behind the success, the story of the Incredible Hulk, and the gag reel. Again, carried over from the previous DVD release. So the only thing that I can think of that I'm aware of that is missing, that was included in previous releases that could have been included here, is the Edward Norton piece promoting the Disney movie. So here's the 2 discs here, and they have 4 episodes on the first disc, and 7 episodes on the second, or in the 7 episodes in the season. That's how they've split them up. So compression is not an issue. Just to be clear, they look great. They look great. Universal always took wonderful care of their catalog. Or they have taken wonderful care of their catalog. And the 70s television is probably the best decade ever for video quality, because you're still shooting on film. Usually 35 millimeter, right? You know, in the past, you know, older shows, they'd shoot maybe on 16 millimeter film. They're shooting on 35 most of the time. It's edited on film. Video is not, like video VHS, the videotape is not really a factor. So stuff from the 70s looks so good, or it has the potential to look so good. And I really do like the way that this show looks on Blu-ray, but it looked great on DVD. Some of you guys are going to be like, is it worth the upgrade? For me, it was. It absolutely was. I bought this. I actually I'll tell you, I sold my DVDs to finance this, because the only thing it's missing is that Edward Norton thing, right? So it's not really a sacrifice for me, and it looks great. There's like a fine grain structure. I mean, it really looks like good, solid film. The colors are so rich. The saturation is just perfect. It's on point. It looks great. The Hulk is that green is just so iconic. And for me, this was a no-brainer. As soon as I found out about it, I pre-ordered it. It's only just arrived. If you're watching this as this video goes up, this is weeks after the release date, but it just showed up because of all the supply chain issues that are happening. But if you're looking for a recommendation for The Incredible Hulk, if you love this series, if you have nostalgia for this series, it's a no-brainer. I heartily recommend The Incredible Hulk. It's a fantastic series, tons of pathos and a wonderful career-making performance from Bill Bixby, who had done a lot of great career work during his lifetime. And then you've got Lou Ferrigno doing the Hulk stuff. You know, some of it, I'll say this, just to be balanced, some of the bodybuilder shenanigans, you know, some of it has not aged super well. Some of it's a little bit, just in an age of CGI where we have all these Marvel movies and stuff, some of it is a little, you know, like, oh, he looks very small in that shot, you know, because he's not much taller than anybody else. He's just built. He's just jacked. Some of it does not age super well, but you put it in the context of its time, which I lived through, and it is just, it's great. There was nothing else like it. You guys, there was nothing else like the series. It remains, in my opinion, it remains a landmark series. So now I watch for Bixby, I watch for Banner. When the Hulk shows up, it's okay, but I'm anxious to get back to the Banner stuff. It holds up really well for me, in my opinion. It holds up really well. I feel like a kid watching this. You know, as I started this set, I was popping in the TV. I was like, you know, I need to watch this to see what the video quality is like so I can talk to the viewers about it. And I just got so sucked in, and I felt like a kid again. So that's the best recommendation I can give it. I'm going to put a link in the description of this video to where you can order this. And I should tell you, if you do order using that link, you're supporting Cereal at Midnight. But let's celebrate The Incredible Hulk. Let's celebrate this series. Who else loves this? I know it's not just me. Let's talk about it in the comments below. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out and talking about The Incredible Hulk with me. Take care. Until next time, here's where to go and here's what to do.